Never a dull moment here. So I got cows in the wrong spot right now. Well, that was a little bit strange. We had a helicopter come over here and fairly low too, and buzzed the farm. Spooked the cattle. There was not supposed to be any cattle in here, but they got in here somehow, so I gotta go check the wires. Never a dull moment here. Hopefully they didn't break anything else out there, because I know they were moving. Well, I'm gonna go check out, see what the heck's going on. Hopefully everything's gonna be okay. And it's minus 26 Celsius right now, and it's going to get colder. So I'm just gonna check the wires here, see if they've done anything. These cows are on the wrong side right now. I think we're okay. I should actually have put another lifter up over here, so I just kind of buggered me up a little bit. Bum heads. And right over the house, it's like, and I'm going to show you, there is up to 8 miles, nobody living, and right over the house, right over the yard site, like, I don't know, it just upset me a little bit. Wires are up here, which is good. Let me get a board and put it underneath so these cows go back and eat. Because these cattle aren't used to airplanes or helicopters flying in such a low, and that was a loud one. That was a big one. I don't know who's paying the rental for that helicopter. I know it's not mine, because my helicopter doesn't cost as much as that one. They're a little bit worried. They're thinking, what in the world was that, all that happening? They're minus 35. They make the decision to close the schools just in case that the buses break down, and don't want anybody getting cold. And I know when you're running things at this temperature, things do break a lot easier. Oh, it's nice and warm in here. Thank you, Jesus. Hey guys, no, we're not going to check cattle yet. We're going to check cattle a little bit later. We'll check them in a couple of hours. So in here with this cold weather, it's hovering right about 3 degrees. I would like it a little warmer, but there's a couple of issues here. Well, big issues here. I've only got 4-inch walls, so I only have the insulation is R12. What I'd like to do is run another 4, add some more insulation on the outside. It is what it is. When we were building it, I wish I would have went with 6-inch material, but that's 34 years ago. Not gonna worry about it. I'm not sure if I'll ever. The shop does. I don't spend too much time in there. If I wanted to, I could actually make more room for the size that I need there. Big deal is having. Why are you biting me? You are rough. Yeah, I don't really need a big shop. I think it's actually frozen on this side here. It's still okay here. Let's see how the cattle make out at it. I'm going to show you there's another way we can make this work. Where it's a heck of a lot warmer than this. I'm gonna find a job that's warmer than this. Now I'm in the kitchen. So the other day, I butchered a beef here in the farm because we were starting to run out of steaks and the ground beef as well. So what I did is I took some of the fat. So what my plan is I want to render this fat. So this is pretty well mindless work. I'm just going to cut all this up and I'm going to fill this pot up over here. Okay, I have taken all the beef here. There was a little bit of meat on some of it, so that's going to be going for the dogs. And I'm going to put this in the oven. Okay, I'm going to put the timer on for an hour and then I will check it. Because I think it's got to render for about 3 hours, I think it is. So it is 11:13. And we'll see what happens. So we'll talk to you a little bit later. Okay, so what I'm doing here is this room. This is where our, we had drinks here and it was just all organized, and then thinking we got all this space here, so I decided we're going to do something about it. So what I'm doing is I'm putting a couple of shelves in here, be a little more organized. So I'm trying to find the studs here on this wall, and found them here okay. Use my DeWalt stud finder, and I'm thinking I can't find anything here. And I thought, is there studs in there? But then I thought about something. This door goes into this cavity here. So there is no studs in there. See how much liquid we're going to get out of this. We re-rendered it.
That's how I do when I'm canning, is I ladle it into this.
Okay.
I think that's probably more than
This is a good trial.
Mm-hmm. It's more than we will ever use.
I guess what we need to do now is we need to cap them, eh?
Yes. Yeah, but I'd make sure, I'd put them all on and then just do a final fastening, like tightening, so that when you turn them over, they don't leak. So how many do we have there?
10 jars.
Okay, plus the 3 we did yesterday, or 4. That's a lot, honey, from one cow.
I'd be curious to see what the taste of it, the pies are going to taste like now.
To make a pie crust with it?
Yep.
Yeah. What are you doing, little one? Did we spill some somewhere? Are you looking at my feet again?
That stuff hardens so quickly.
Very quickly.
And it doesn't clean very good either.
No. Can I have my toes back, please? Why are you attacking my foot? Kitty. Hey. Kitty. Perfect. Yeah, I would give them all a tighten and turn them upside down. Did you ever imagine you'd be doing this, Randy?
Nope.
But you said your mom did this.
Now, yeah, I do remember. I don't remember doing it, but I remember taking the lard out for cooking eggs. I remember that.
Okay.
And I remember that was pig lard.
Oh.
So why am I putting them upside down?
So that any impurities can rise to the top. Can go to the top. And then when you do flip it over, you can...
They'll float this way here, because when you open the top, that's the first stuff you're going to get.
Exactly. Then any impurities you can scrape off, and you're good to go.
But McDonald's was using rendered beef tallow. I guess this would be called tallow now. And they were using that to fry their French fries.
Do you know why they stopped?
I think oil seeds was supposed to be healthier.
Oil seeds? Or seed oil?
Seed oil,
Okay.
not snake oil.
No,
seed oil.
no. Well, there you go.
Oh.
Okay. So you were saying that your mom used to flip them over too?
I don't know if they flipped them over, but I remember always going, and sometimes if they weren't flipped over, we'd take the top out. We have to scrape the top out and throw that away.
Oh yeah, that would make sense. Yeah. Now the cleanup begins. That needs to be washed. Those need to be washed. Yucky, yucky. That needs to be washed. Yucky, yucky more. Ugh. God, we have a dishwasher. However, we'll have to use very warm water first. Or hot water. Yuck.
So this is the amount of tallow that we got. I think I'm gonna, we will put this into the freezer, I think. So these are the two shelves that I put in. It's all done. As you can see, the fridge is here now. There's nothing cluttered on the floor here. I think I will put up another shelf yet above the fridge. And I'm happy with it. So tomorrow I have no chores to do. I plan that because I am going to Canada's largest indoor egg show. It's a 3-day event. We call it Manitoba Egg Days. And it's all indoors. You can see all the equipment in there. If you want to go online, just check it up online, see the different videos out there. I don't know, I doubt if I'll post anything on the socials at all. I like seeing the big machinery, but the big machinery and all the machinery does not pencil out for me. And I don't use machinery very much in the winter. Summertime, yeah, it'd be nice to have a new tractor. Nice to have a reliable tractor, hay bine, and something for cutting the hay, baling the hay. But years ago, the buffalo never needed it. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna go check the chickens, feed them enough feed so I don't have to feed them tomorrow. So anyways, we will talk to you later. What's going on here? I just got here. Oh, I'll bet you any money. I gotta put a bolt in here. I guess the cattle were drinking water and pushed this thing over to the side. But anyways, the water has stopped. But what's happened, they moved the bolt out of here. Good. Okay, I gotta go fix that. I gotta drain the water so that the float goes down, because when the cattle come here later, what we'll do is they'll pick this thing up. Wow, that's a timing. Ah! I could have missed it by 5 minutes. Okay, we're gonna take some of that water out of here. So I found the bolt. If I can find something, oh yeah, look at the threads on there. This thing's shot. Okay. I'm gonna go to the shop and I'm gonna see if I can find some bolts that will work. Well, that would have been, and I wouldn't have checked the water in the morning. Nope, I wouldn't have. And I would have come here a bunch of hours later. What's the odds of that, eh? Anyway, yeah, I would have missed it. I could have fed the cattle earlier today and not come back. I knew this wasn't going to be very good, but I think I have some of these. Threads are shot. Anyways, no harm done. We'll get her fixed. All right, that's happy. That's what I'm looking for. So I have a tough time explaining myself sometimes. So what happened is there is a float underneath here that comes up. When that float comes up, when the float, then the water fills up into the fountain here. And then it comes up so far, then shuts off. But what happened is the float itself was touching the side of this here, so it couldn't shut off, and that's why I was spilling over. But it would have continued spilling and spilling until maybe another cow would have come in, and but there would have been a lot of water out here. Oh well. I probably would have picked it up because I would have noticed that the pressure in our house would have been down. Okay, this is fixed. Well, I got information on the helicopter. It's called the Black Hawk. It has been hired by the federal government to watch our international border here between Canada and the US, just to make sure that there is no illegal immigrants trying to cross into it. I just heard on the news here that they had found the helicopter picked up 5 immigrants here in the last week, and so it is helping, and they're doing that, trying to keep our country safe. And also the videos are gonna be usually coming out on the weekend. I really don't know if it's going to be on a Saturday morning or a Sunday morning. It's farmer edited, so sometimes I can't guarantee you which day it'll be, but usually I like to have them on the weekends, just kind of give you an overview of what we've done. I also had the opportunity to go to Canada's largest indoor farm show, which was in Brandon. It's this time of the year, everything's nice and cold, everything's indoors. Seen a lot of different machinery. I was able to take in a meeting on as well on transitioning the farm. That's something that I'm looking into, of transitioning the farm to a younger generation. And you know, if anybody who's looking to want a farm that and has got a passion for it, feel free to message me. We'll talk to you later. Thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you in the next one. Hello, what are you making?
I am making a very large pink, it doesn't look like it right now, but this is the head of a bear.
What bears wear pink hats?
Well, we'll see how it turns out. But some bears are pink, sure. They're not real bears, they're teddy bears. But I have a good companion.
Hi. What you doing?
Sleeping. She just woke up when you came down the stairs.
What are you doing?
Same thing.
Oh, you're arching your back at me, eh?
No, he's stretching. She's just stretching, right, Bandit? Oh, Sweetie's going right back to sleep.
You're not camera shy.
Nope, she's not.